That's why them don't like
I
we. You know?
see.
That is exactly why the people them don't like we.
I don't
We
mean
feel
to
like we're too arrogant.
I don't mean to tell
We're
himself
too
a ball.
arrogant. Feel like we're better.
I don't mean to tell himself a ball for one piece of stone where it take 3 hours to drive around the place, the entire country. Money. Alright, people. No, I'm not want to include the cock in there. But everybody, we just want to welcome every single person that has been watching this from the inception of time, from the inception of this thing being created. I want to welcome everybody back to our... This is our podcast, right? So welcome back to the CrSquared podcast, people. Yo, are your fault, you know? Are your fault? Last week,
it's not my fault.
Last week, you threw away off
my. You don't know what you're doing. How do you not know what you're doing for so long?
I know I'm recording myself talking with my friends, and it's going to be on some sort of media platform, and whichever platform that is. I'm sure the public has been enjoying it and will continue to enjoy it. So, people, welcome back to another episode of CrSquared. It is I, Casper, with my 2 co-hosts / brethren, Robin and Ronaldo. So people, go ahead, introduce yourself, let the people know. I go on, boom.
Who went first?
You said Robin first.
Oh, I didn't hear. Hello guys, my name is Robin. Welcome to the Mathematician Podcast, CrSquared. That's it for me. Over to you, Ronaldo.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the CR. Yo, this is Ronaldo on the CrSquared Podcast. You know, we're here to have fun, entertain, have some good conversation. Boom.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll finish now, Casper.
Oh, wow, never realized. But anyways, that was short and spicy. But anyways, people, so for this week's episode, we just wanted to touch base on something that we know a plague the entire nation of Jamaica right about now. Also, everything that we could be doing, also everything that could be happening, also everything that we could be experiencing, people. We are about to get some brand new money, people. Same money, or different money, same struggle, or different money, same broke pocket. So, I'm not call down no
it's the facts
still.
for me.
Oh, you see, Robin just called it facts. I was going to say it's a hypothetical situation. But people, so we just want to talk to everybody, have a little conversation, give an opinion on the current situation of getting new banknotes here in Jamaica. So for those of you who don't know, I can't imagine why you wouldn't know that we're getting new money. I think if you can imagine, like, it is so surprising. Like, I feel like as like a minute after the people them put out say we're gonna get new banknote, like everybody in the island you know about it, because we see it for Robin status first, and then after we see it for Robin status, we immediately go on Instagram and say, we're pretty sure Robin alone have this, and I am now going to take it and distribute it to the rest of the world, and then boom, somebody else knows status have it, and then we go on Instagram, see everybody else have it, so I say, alright, apparently this is a known thing now. So, and what is that?
What, 2 and 2? Putting 2 and 2 together.
Alright, so yeah. So after that, people want to tell me wanna think, what crossing the mind the first time when I see it, what's going on.
Yo, I will take this one. So the
you
first
don't
time...
even live here. That's the artist thing. You don't even live here.
I am saying.
Yo,
so you got to discuss it, and he's not going to be
I might be in the diaspora. Art.
I cannot.
Yeah, I'm still a Jamaican citizen, guys. The people them don't want me here. So.
Me never saw that.
Me never say it neither.
This is what got down, right? At first, when I saw the new money, I was excited. I was like, yo, we are going to move from pink and green to blue and yellow and purple. Yo, this look good.
Okay.
Because as Adele said, it was on social media platforms. So I saw it on an Instagram page and it was a very colorful spread of money. I don't think that's exactly how it's going to look. I don't think there's going to be the purple money. But I think there's going to be like a blue note.
Wait, we are talking in terms of the colors?
Yeah.
They are going to be that color.
Yeah, so I think there's a pink one, a green one, actually a purple one.
I think it's pink. It kind of looks like
a pink one.
Yeah, $50 pink.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. But the $500 color going to change.
You're well on TV
color
from a status and don't even look upon the thing them properly.
The $1,000 color go change from, man, how much color did it be? But I think it look, man, if I get bluer, but they did look very colorful. And then I heard about the introduction of a $2,000 bill.
Yes.
And I was
In
like,
addition to the change.
You know, it and then on the platform I saw, it was like they was giving a scenario like who in like a situation where something costs $2,000 and you're like you have $2,000 in a wallet and you're like, yo, why do I have to take out $2,000 bills? How could these $2,000 bills? Could I just pay with a one bill? Why do you take out these $2,000 bills?
I mean, they already said the purpose of it.
So,
To be honest.
$2,000 bills. That was also a very interesting thing. And what else? And obviously, the first thing came to my mind was, yo, a monopoly money they really got.
Bro,
why use them colorful money? And another thing, I don't remember if Casper touched on it, but the dollar is still sliding down, but the money is getting prettier.
Well, when I remember him saying that, I remember him saying the struggle is still there. He didn't specifically say that the dollar is sliding.
So the dollar is sliding down, and the money is what the physical appearance of the money and the introduction of new notes. I don't see how that's going to help the economic situation of the country. Very interested to find out. Doing some reading and stuff to figure out where.
So this is the part when me say wrap up. So part when me do
me basically
this thing.
I don't know, what are you doing?
My thing was on mute, but continue, guys. I'm here.
Okay. So I'm just saying that the first place that I started from, since being that I am the source of you guys knowing.
Yeah, boy, good from yourself.
I saw it and I first saw it on Instagram, and I was caught off guard as I said before. Like so I was like, all these problems that Jamaica currently have. So if you know anything about Jamaica, if you plan to go to Jamaica, if you live in Jamaica, I'm sure you've heard this on the Gleaner or on the news like one bag at a time, like, oh, too many people are dying in Jamaica, the crime rate is too high, whatsoever.
Really?
Whatnot.
I'm shocked. I've never heard that before.
Wow. Jamaica, but so basically the country is having an issue with the crime rate at this point in time. So instead of tackling that, the people, the government decided that, oh, this money is too old. We want to modernize this money. We need to be.
If there's anything that is going to prevent crime from coming to a halt, it is new money.
New money.
Right.
Most pretty money. Like, and I am definitely going to talk about the whole pretty money thing. But
so I'm saying like all these problems and money is the priority. Okay. So taking a further look at the money, it's like Ronaldo said, it's like it's modernized now. So it's kind of, if you've ever seen like a Canadian banknote, it's very similar. It's like a polymer note. It's no longer paper or paper-ish, because I don't think money is really paper. It's more plastic now. So you can't just like tear it, or if it's in the machine, if it wash, the money not going to be washed out now. It's just gonna be.
So you're saying that the current money or the brand new money now apparently isn't this made out of the same material? They make out of different material now.
No, completely different material.
Right.
So is it
I would
plastic?
say
Plastic.
Less
plastic material.
Eco-friendly material.
Less eco. Well, first of all, who did that show money in the first place? That money didn't need to be eco-friendly.
You will never see a torn up $50 or a torn up $100.
I have never seen one.
Jeremy, Ronaldo, I think that is extremely rare. I don't know how it got everywhere else in the world. But I know if you know if where you're at now, there's torn up Benjamin Franklin's all about the place they can walk up and pick them up, but not out here. First of all, people, I'm telling you how Jamaica State for sure all money I get dashed way. I don't know if you ever get like some old wash out money where look like it get run over all like when I get all afraid to carry go shop people. I had a $5 coin the other day that I brought to work, I had a $5 coin that I brought to work the other day, and I was trying to buy something. And the lady said, "Here's what? Hold this back. You owe me $5."
She's like, oh, no, I don't want this.
Put that nice saving pan and carry that. God about. We don't want it.
The concept, the new money thing, as with Ronaldo. I'm sorry, as with Robin. When I first saw it, I was actually caught off guard. But initially, I think that a lot of people said like, "Oh, this money too pretty and all that." But I said, I'm not gonna lie, this look like so foreign and so like I'm a part of a greater society with this money. You know, we can take a picture.
Money this now.
We can, of course, my first world money. But anyways, to be honest, my opinion on it is that we still don't get it. I feel like one of the biggest thing in Jamaica to me is that when government or when the government body does certain things that seem like, I don't know if unorthodox are the correct word to use, but it just seems so out of the blue and there's never an explanation for it. And sometimes the makeshift explanation with them give are half-dead explanation with them give. I say like, you sure? Because I feel like what you're telling me it bogus and there's really something behind it, because they're not going to talk about edging them history. You know, no, they never say that. But I think that the current party in power, I feel like them do it just for like edge themselves into history, when really and truly they're not doing anything. And I say like bro,
so
like seriously.
So you're basically saying like them basically changed the money for say that we were in power.
To say we were in power and we did this. Okay. In such and such, under such and such ruling, this is what happened. So now me, I forgot every time I got an ATM machine and get like one Chris $100 and Chris $5, I'm gonna say, boy, I have to put this in a book to one day show my grandchildren. Say, back in my day, this was the money that we used to use. I said like, bro, get out of here, man.
Yo, alright, so since Hadel said that, I can go into the pretty money thing. Alright, so in Jamaica, when you would get, I think not just in Jamaica, in the world, when you get a new, freshly made from the bank, crisp, crinkly, new banknotes.
Not even chicken no smell so nice, man. You can't tell them.
Right? Well, crisp. Crisp banknote, you know, we call that pretty money. That's the pretty money.
Pretty.
That's the pretty money. Whether it's $100 bill, $50 bill, $1,000 bill, $2,000 bill, $5,000 bill, $10,000 bill.
Technically, we've never had
a $2,000.
I've yet to smell a $2,000 bill.
No, I'm just adding it into my vocabulary. Adding it into my vocabulary early, so ahead of the game. But that's the thing. No. We know the reason why I mention it is because now we're going to have two kind of pretty money, because you're going to have those pretty money, the old pretty money,
yes,
and then the new pretty money, right? Because as Ryan said, the thing with these money is not the same as the previous ones. They are actually this polymer material. So I'm gonna drop some facts here. So
what?
Based on the bank Jamaica, you're like, yo, these new money are better satisfying
for the business they report
to the needs of the big. Yo, listen to this, you know. These money are more satisfying to the needs of the visually impaired, right? Each banknote has one feature which is dedicated to visually impaired.
Colors. Okay.
That is either large numbering or tactile printing. Either large numbering, not both, Either large numbering or tactile printing, recognized by touching and feeling over. Because of the substrate used, the effectiveness of these features on the current banknotes decrease over time, and which is why the new banknotes includes an upgrade of the substrate, which allows for longevity of the features for the visually impaired.
I know nobody in the current party come up with that. Are you kidding me? Nobody in the current party sit and came up with it. First of all, that's so... You see, when I talk about explanation...
That's so makeshift, bro. That's
no, I'm not saying
alright, we're going to make a new money, but we need one reason.
No, but to be honest, that is a fantastic reason. We feel like if that then we come out and I say, wow, like, we're not saying like this. Wait, first of all, Ronaldo, is this specific to Jamaica or is this specific to money in general?
Overall.
No, Jamaica. I'm on the Bank of Jamaica
What?
website.
What?
Yes.
Right. Yep.
Stick
Yep.
up in. What if this is not the government's idea? What if this is the Bank of Jamaica's idea that the government
Is
is
the
running
Bank of
with?
Jamaica kind of? Is the Bank of Jamaica kind of like?
Well, they are
government?
part. Well, yes, they are. I guess I guess I get the affiliation with the government, but I think that how it has been presented to us is that we, the government, this party has come up with this ingenious idea. But I'm not telling you that I'm fully intrigued now. So right now, the continue.
All right. So,
So story time.
so I am going to try to get into this first one first. You know, the color, the visually impaired. No. I don't know if any one of you guys ever met a visually impaired individual downtown.
Doesn't that just mean blind?
Yeah.
Does that mean
well,
someone who's
I'm not
blind?
going to say blind because
Well, visually impaired
which is
doesn't
why
mean
more I'm going
total
at it.
blindness.
Because they said,
So blindness is on the spectrum.
They
of
said-
blindness.
Yeah, basically.
Because I'm like, the prettier the money, I'm going to see it better. Like, yeah, try and figure out.
No, but when
I
we say
guess
that
that,
still,
I feel like the coloring. The
Let me
brighter
see-
the colour.
Exactly,
Let me
the brighter
let
the
me tell you
color, you
this.
can more recognize, oh, this look more closer to pink, so this is most $150. But what I want to get to is the fact that there are I have encountered visually impaired people with the normal money that we have. You give them, and like, this is $150.
yes, that is what
Blind.
we want to get into. But I'm gonna tell you
Ah,
a
yeah.
story.
That.
When I was little, we used to live we used to live parallel to a lane, right? For those of you who know what a lane is. So we used to
Explain it
go.
to the people them not.
Alright, so lane is an alleyway. Yeah.
So,
Alright,
so
continue.
pretty much there was this old lady. I have to ask my mother what she the name, but she used to sell like cigarettes and all that. And when you see if it's a get up in it, big people love selling people to buy cigarettes. And it's just a thing. So go around and something and buy 3 craving it for me or whatever. This commercial was brought to you by. But anyways, so you used to have this lady, right? And being a little child, for sure, we just never have access to information. I could not figure out, all for the life of me, this woman who was totally blind. You give her $100. She's like, hold it and she feel around it and all of that. And she know you coulda rob the woman because apparently she can actually bear the same thing where Ronaldo did talk about. Money has tactile identifiers on it, so she could actually feel what was a $50 versus what was a $100, what was a $5, and your change never wrong yet. Cannot rob the woman. And she stood there.
I mean, you can. I mean, you can just take the money and run away. You can't run it down.
Wow,
Yes.
not
You can imagine-
Robin trying to
First of all, you
find
can imagine.
out
You can imagine
the
that
ins
God.
and outs of
What if God does not know you? So let's say God does not know you as an individual and has been watching the human race, and then you as an individual come meet God, and God
God
said,
know everything.
and God
know
says,
everything.
let's
Calm
say
down.
He doesn't, and God will watch the human race, and you as an individual go meet God one day, and God roll out Him scroll and say, "Oh, Robin, is it true that you did this?" You that tell God a lie. You that say, "God, you know some never take the money and rob and take the money." First of all, why you not explain that to God?
But whenever say I was going to rob her, you say it like it's impossible, like nobody can rob her. So
I
I say,
think
okay, yes,
the
you can do it.
cruelest person for Earth, that's right.
bro.
Yeah,
That does not need to have. That would not take the Wi-Fi. That would not take the cruelest person to do. That would just take somebody like Robin. Would just
Hey,
I wonder if
bother.
she really would have
Do not bother.
realized it. Just take this. Like they probably would have take it and gear it
did
back,
not say that.
or take it and put it back. But just to figure out, say yo,
I just
She
to
really
put this
can't
on the
see.
record, I am a nice person. I would not steal
no,
from
I am
blind
not
people.
saying you will steal.
Just
I'm saying
putting
that you
that out
have
there.
that curiosity. It is
Yeah.
not really the intention of being evil or actually wanting to steal, but just the curiosity of this woman is blind, but she can still identify the money. She can still identify the change that she's giving me. Is she really blind? Like, I need to test this out.
No man, I just my problem solver skills coming into play, man.
Alright, this is not an interview.
Casper
Moving on.
Casper said like, oh, she cannot be robbed. Alright, so that's a problem. She cannot be robbed.
Yeah.
Let's take the money from her. I don't know. Problem solved.
Whoa, we'll crack the code.
Wow.
Jaja.
Wow.
But
No.
alright, so one thing.
Yeah, go ahead, Robin.
No, I was just gonna say like one thing I wanted us to talk about is like, you know, and I think like on every form of banknote, well not everything, as I know some banknotes don't have like we call them people like special figures like, you know, national heroes or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like on the Jamaican banknote we had like a set of national heroes. However, on these new banknotes, all except
some
one
bag of
has
people,
two
bag of
national heroes.
Some
So,
bag people pan it we don't know.
Something like, you know everybody pan it.
We know everybody,
pan
but
the
they
money.
are not of any great importance. They aren't Rihanna. They never made up billions of dollars.
So we are the
Yo,
I
I think I need to do some real deep dive and research because from 2019 or somewhere thereabouts, Jamaica is claiming and entitling Rihanna. And I
She
see this thing
belongs
about
to us.
the first
Jamaica is the
Rihanna
Caribbean.
is
first
not
Jamaica
Jamaica.
is the
Barbados
Caribbean.
billionaire.
The one of the Caribbean come take down the podcast.
Them can't do nothing.
Billionaire.
That's why them don't like
I
you know,
see.
that is exactly why the people them don't like we.
I don't mean
We're
tell
too
them.
arrogant.
I don't mean tell them
We're
stuff
too
about.
arrogant. Feel like we're better.
I don't mean tell them stuff about for one piece of stone. We take 3 hours to drive around the place, the entire country.
Yo.
You're too disrespectful. Calm down. Calm
One.
down. We're the third biggest island in the Caribbean. Calm down.
Anyway, but
Yo.
still though. But in
But-
regards to the banknotes, Ronaldo, who did cut you off.
Yeah,
Continue.
actually, I was going to touch on what Robin said about the heroes that are in the banknote. So we did have a set of heroes. I'm trying to remember, and I think specifically it was one hero per banknote.
Yes,
One
it
hero
was.
per banknote, right? And we
One
had
hero per
less
every form of
banknotes than we have
Yeah.
now,
Oh, yeah.
right? So now what they're doing, since they introduced 3 new banknotes, which is the $2,000, well, 3 new banknotes over a couple of years, $3,000, $5,000, and $10,000.
There is no
$3,000
$3,000.
Two.
So 2.
Well, not yet.
Whoa.
Not
Whoa.
yet, because
No man,
they're
that
going to
2K
break the
is- what is the purpose
$5,000
of
in
the
a one
$2,000?
$2,000 bill and one $3,000 bill.
To be honest,
Oh,
at this
Jesus
point in time, I
Christ.
don't see the purpose of the $2,000 bill. If I'm
Yeah,
being
and
real.
I am going
Yeah,
to
not
get
really,
into
yeah.
their purpose as well. But going back to the money, I guess because now we have more notes, they're trying to find more people to put on the notes, right?
You know that it feel like for real.
Exactly. So now
That is
they're
real
doubling
life.
up the heroes on each note.
Yeah.
And I don't know about anybody else, but I never see that yet.
Never
Nowhere.
been seen this.
2 people, 2 people for the money. Too much people that look
Bro,
fun.
exactly, it's so crowded. It look kind of tacky, bro. Me nah
To be
lie.
honest,
Like,
yes. To be honest,
Initially, when
I
I see it, me I say,
agree.
alright, me like this, but me I say, hold on, why 2 people? It look kind of weird.
Exactly.
Just
I
give me a
mean,
vibe. Like,
you had
you need
1
2
new
people.
banknotes. There needed to be 1 new person.
Right,
Simple.
that is what I was going to go to, because it's just 3. Because Hadel said there are some. I think there's like a new person on the banknotes or
There
something.
are-
Like
I
There are
think
at least
Edward
2
Edward Siaga.
Edward
that.
Siago.
Right. And we
That was
only
that
have,
one.
we only have 3 new banknotes, you know. So we just need 3 new
You keep
people.
on saying 3. What is wrong with you?
One.
What's one?
One.
I don't say 1 because it's just the $2,000. That's all.
One new
That's
banknote, so we just need
The
one
$5,000
new
been
person
around for some time.
to
now.
put
Yeah.
on it. And then the distribution of people may not understand that either, because what we have 6 national hero,
Bro.
1 heroine,
Uh,
right? And we have double up everybody except Marcus Garvey. And I'm
that's
like,
what me don't understand.
No
Wait,
man, Marcus
that's what I
Garvey
don't
are the G.
understand.
The man for them, the man for stand alone. You can't imagine nobody upon Marcus. The man probably lift up a time grave and say, yo, that's with that.
You know, we're gonna live up out of them grave, Casper. The 2 were up on the $2,000. The 2 of them were opposition. Those people literally
Opposition.
fight when
No,
they back in the
But
day.
it is, but I am saying, my biggest issue with it, with the people that
Nani.
on the banknotes,
Nani is
there
the
is only
heroine.
1 female
Them
on
should have put
the
sheep
money.
on the one. That's how them should have.
No, but I'm saying though, you have this someone where a man, everybody for the man where a man for the money. I'm saying that you are introducing a brand new note. It would be nice because even though, all right, you see people, you see in America, a lot of times we feel like we don't want to stray too far. But I think that when it comes on to the American society, there are lots of problems that they have there that we'd like to partake in over there while we're here, but don't acknowledge that those issues are also here and they need to be addressed here as well. So you have a few banknotes and there's only one woman on it, and there have been multiple women in the Jamaican history who have done something and who have contributed more than some of the money with upon the money. But those females. Yes, they should put Sister P on it. No, but excluding Sister P though, let's say we now put
that was so disrespectful. No man, I think
no. To be honest, yeah, I guess that's the thing. You honor the dead.
Well, that can be arranged, bro.
But I'm still. I have no comment, and I, who's really
glad we never hear. Glad we never hear.
No, but seriously speaking though, I think so based on one of the episodes that we did last week, which is the whole concept of Jamaican language, I think Miss Louise Bennett Kovali should have done the money because she has been one of the persons, or she was one of the persons, the person to really put Jamaican Creole out there on the map and was trying to champion it, and by saying, yo, don't be ashamed of this, and writing books in Creole and doing plays in Creole and going overseas and making the world know that, hey, there is standard English that is spoken here, but this is the language that everybody is born to speak. This is the language that everybody learns, and she wasn't ashamed of that. And that is what she was known for. And Miss Louise Bennett did one big smarty, not just in Jamaica but in the world. I think that
overseas, yeah.
Exactly. True. I think that Louise Bennett should have been considered. There shouldn't have been any doubt about it. Miss Louise should have depended on the money with one little bandana or something wrapped around her head or something, and she should have depended on the $2,000 note.
Wow. I think we can wrap up. That is that is profound. That is like, I didn't really think of that, and I'm like, yo, I agree with this so much. Bro, with her little banda. Oh wow. Wow, I can definitely see that.
People them style is gonna put. First of all, to all the members of the Sierra family, style or nothing, but anyway, Sierra never been a prime minister for a long time. Never hear about one bag of things where Mr. Edward Sierra do more than in the face the paint somewhere down at Tivoli and them cover it up because man never do know. So I'm simply saying that he was a prime minister. That's a lot of accusations they're throwing out there though. For true people, don't take me seriously on that one there, and don't come me and come back with me. I was simply saying, as to be honest, Louise Bennett and Bob Marley, them people, they are people where Miss Louise Bennett was alive.
He was a good contender for them.
Yeah, so Bob Marley, somebody was dead before even born. Louise Bennett.
Let me hear Bob Marley. Who is this Bob Marley?
Bob Marley. Cool. Robert Nesta Marley. So anyways, so Bob Marley are somebody that passed away before I was born. Louise Bennett Kovali is somebody who died when I was really young. And the fact that you can still know about these persons when them pass on so far, it speaks to the great work what them do. I mean, I hear nobody walk around and talk about Edward Sierra like that, so I'm just saying, it seemed, as Robin was saying, it seems like it's as Renald was saying, it seems as if like this is the government saying, oh, this is us, this is what we did, and trying to make affiliations to their party, and I don't love that. I love that.
Not in the best interest of everybody. That is
right. Alright, yes. And also, I would like to retract my earlier statements. What Sister Fee just saying. But that was a joke. But here's what I'm saying.
We joke rough like that sometimes.
Yeah. But I retract it. Jamaica is really a very beautiful place and I love it there. Alright? But I think that with the coupling of the people on the notes, right? I do have respect for Marcus Garvey. He did a lot of great things. But the fact that Nanny is a woman and Nanny is a hero as well, and Nanny did some really great things. I think that heroine, right? I think that she was at least supposed to be on a single note.
On a single bar, yeah.
Right, because she was the $500 bill in gold, bro. goal.
For sure. That is so
bro.
true.
So when you
That could be so weird.
you take her
having
and
a 5 shot
like
bill without her.
borderline her and then give this other guy the
I would
who
have
was-
put their money again.
well,
She
Marcus guy was on a
and Uncle
$20.
Sammy, man.
Oh, Sam Sharp, yeah.
Marcus guy was on his little $20. He never had trouble with nobody.
Yeah.
No.
Marcus Sammy, I hold him look a spot for him look $20. You know, everyone people, everyone $20 big. It's not like what boss want $20 in idiot.
Yeah, but that is but when Hadel brought up Louis Bennett, I'm like, yo, if them the all put Louis Bennett on all a red and white notes.
Yo, with
Let
a
me tell you what
bandana,
happened.
me I tell you, man, it would have
Oh,
shot
tell you what
that.
happened. The people them would have said that is so disrespectful. The low in Jamaican people, bro, should have said, oh,
No.
Miss Bennett should have depend the big money. If it's a bright and put her pants some.
Well, to be honest, I think that this is something that they would have get over. But to be honest, I think that I would feel like
true.
because it was always an argument, who else would I put who else would I make a national hero? Louis Bennett, Bag Marley. All Bag Marley could have put on the money.
For true.
Yeah.
I believe so as well.
Yeah, I believe so. And what? Yeah, I could have gone it too. Yeah, for real.
Like, the
It
man,
sound like
man,
it sound like this
man,
guy. It sound
the
like
pan
him
that
insured the pan.
born Babylon, Babylon represent.
No. Alright, here's why. I feel like Bob Marley just gets a whole lot of recognition.
Yeah.
With a whole lot of recognition already. If I put Bob Marley pan, they'll have me I say bag.
But sure it's not me what I know that here. Come here say Bag Marley. What is this Bag Marley person?
No, to put Bob Marley on a
There you go.
no, I'm like, bro, like that's so much to give to
Yeah.
this guy and his family for
That's true. Them should have
reggae,
put another
which is
one for
really
it.
big.
Should have
And
put Miss-
there's so many people that contribute to reggae, but there is not
But the thing
that
is that
same
it's big.
amount of people that contribute to the spreading of our language as a language itself. And I think that was like Louis Bennett was so popular when I was in primary school, and I'm like, yo, no. Adele said me and mids and I say, yo, this lady was on TV, overseas, poems, everything.
Really?
And there's nobody like it. Alright, so Bob Marley have him sons, we take up him charge, but there is nobody else like Louise Bennett.
Oh, she didn't have any children? She didn't have any children?
Well, not
I don't
even
know.
said
But
lineage
even if-
like that, but carry on that same baton of
Exactly, that same
champion.
habit. So even if
Yeah.
it's not our child, but at least a friend, a foundation, something. Nothing for Louise Bennett. So I'm like, no, if she put her up on the money now, that would have bring her back in the light. People that
That is true.
that would have been so good, Adele.
'Cause
You're
it's like
supposed to
every
go in a
single day.
parliament, brother. What you do in your life?
Every
No,
single
that's what the referee certificate, brother.
Then hear him say like in future plans, he plans to be the principal for high school. Like him just stop say that. So
No,
Maga too-
we're born a
Maga too
principal,
busy.
nothing, brother.
Maga too
Go
busy
straight
for-
in a
for
parliament.
parliament.
People are true. You have to manifest it. It is going to happen. Remember, so the year test first. I will Campbell, principal Campbell High School. I'm gonna put a year upon it. Yes, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. And what a great thing that always be. Now, another thing I wanted to get into was it was I think something have to do with, let me see if I can go back. Alright, yeah, the $2,000 bill. Yeah, I just want to dive into that now. So
The brand new
$2,000.
note.
I guess the explanation that is on here for the $2,000 bill is that the $2,000 note is being introduced in order to make it easier for settlements of cash transactions. No, $2,000 bill is two $1,000 bill.
Oh yes, that is correct, people.
So,
Wow. I did
there's a
not know that.
$10,000 bill and there's a
Broadened my
$5,000 bill,
horizons.
right?
R-
So a $10,000 bill
Ronaldo,
is two $5,000.
where are you getting? Yeah, you got
That's why I'm
dreams
breaking
in this.
it down.
You got dreams in this or something.
No, this is why I'm breaking it down, because it's easier. Because here's what I'm trying to get at. I went to a shop with a $5,000 bill.
Yeah.
Right? But right now, I don't know if me I go shop with a $5,000 bill. I'm gonna try spend $500 out of that. Them are gonna run me with the $5,000 bill.
Okay, so
I've never
Right?
experienced that.
So
I don't know.
if
hey
I'm
boy,
going to
who from you?
spend-
We don't know
No,
for
for real.
Man, you,
Proper places.
let me
I
tell
assume.
you. I see a girl one morning give one taxi man on my way from town to Portmore. I'm see a girl bust one $5,000 bill out her pocket, man. From within a 7-seater, and I'm telling you, so when the $5,000 bill are passed, everybody net, I go to the driver. And I tell you, if I say like, I tell you, like a movie scene, like everybody was like, yeah, that girl that really want the man to take $250 all time. Rudy. I never even made a drive on me earth. That's like, hey, who should be?
So that is the thing though. So I guess these are the scenario I'm gonna try to get to, similar scenario. So what the bank is saying is that in that situation, instead of trying to find $4,000 bill, you can just use $2,000 bills and give her and say, yo, this are your change with some other little something.
Yeah, because
but
I'm
like,
continue.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, I was saying that it makes sense now that there's an explanation for it, because I remember like when I was in primary school and the $5,000 bill came out, it seemed like such a big jump.
So long ago it come out?
Yeah, for true. Because the largest note that we had before the $5,000 was just the $1,000. And it seemed like such a really big jump, like from $1,000 to $5,000. So at one, like when it just came out, I don't know if a whole heap of people did remember this, but there were a lot of bars. But first of all, never know say people shop a bar like that. Bar, they used to put up there were places that would say no $5,000 bill. When they just came out, persons weren't accepting them. Like when people see what a $5,000, like people catch them afraid. Like I can imagine you lose $5,000 one time.
Wow.
Oh, that was the reasoning?
No, but the thing was reasoning, and as Ronaldo would have said, the transactional purpose for find the change to give to people.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Right, so basically that was going to be the explanation. So they're saying that is the reason why they came up with this $2,000 bill, right? So that the transactions would be easier. So which is why I'm saying, Adele, a $3,000 bill is not a surprise. It's not going to be a surprise when I'm coming up with a $3,000 bill.
Hold on.
It's 3
I want
and 2
to get this
is
straight.
5.
Are you saying the word $3,000 bill and $10,000 bill in a hypothetical future situation?
We have a $10,000 bill now.
No.
What?
I think we have a $10,000 bill.
People,
who is we?
Let us apologize. He does not live here. People, let us apologize once more because he does not live here.
I'm saying what?
And just for the record, there is no
about?
$10,000 bill and there is no $3,000 bill. For the last time, there is only one new note.
Okay. But
the people that just change over the currency, the type of currency, and just include one denomination.
Yeah,
they didn't include 3.
Honestly, you could have sworn I saw $10,000.
$10,000? What?
You can imagine right now in Jamaica you have a $10,000 bill.
Oh my God! Imagine
exactly.
who
use that.
Yo, I swear I see $10,000 last time up on the website, honestly. Or the zeros that trick me.
Probably.
Maybe them have it like reserved for higher society. Maybe it's like an Illuminati thing. And only certain people use the $10,000 bill. They only see if you're a part of certain. Like if you're not a part of like Legally Club, you're not gonna see a $10,000 bill.
Well, bro,
you're not rich enough for this.
Yo,
exactly. This is not a coincidence. That matters. This is not a coincidence.
You see, all we are going now, Casper. All we are going now, like later on, you're gonna see Nigel come on your screen, like, oh, we've decided to input a $10,000 bill
and then
in addition to the $2,000.
Lowest benefit for the $10,000.
Yes.
Yo. But like, what if that is
you guys
actually
heard it here first?
As in, you have members in a society where use a specific type of money, because you can imagine you have people where they both shop certain places. Like the reason why I said so, I understand that it's hypothetical, it's actually not true. So I was coming from volleyball. I was playing volleyball at a location, and I get a drive coming out, right? So instead of carrying me straight home, everybody don't and all that. So I decided say them go up somewhere in Jamaica called I can't remember what it name. Barbican, yes. Now people, growing up, we come from St. Andrew or Lower St. Andrew. So From yard to school, school to yard. Outside of St. Andrew, I know I go Bull Bay, I know I go St. Thomas, I know I go Portmore, I know I go St. Catherine, places where I work and all that. Now, Upper St. Andrew, when it comes on to Barbican, it is not somewhere that I am truly familiar with. So when people saw me drive go up there, it was almost as if I was in an entirely different country. I tell you, like, 1 o'clock in the morning, people out on them bicycle, like do them little bicycle exercises and all of that. You know, all sorts of different
Jamaica?
In Jamaica, I am telling you, people crashing on the roadside without fleeing into them yard because shots are firing and all of that. So that's as simple as say. Sometimes so that's things like that will fuel my little imagination. Because when I say, if you really have some people in society, them look at supermarket and all that, and them really out here give rise to this $10,000 bill. And that's why Jermel can. And Jermel see it, he's never supposed to see it, It probably be written there in
look
code.
Look how the government going to find him.
It probably be written there in code. He's going to get a call where say, is this Jermel Watson?
And then now make it not easy for me. I use my legal name. But we never supposed to use right now.
Don't worry, the editor of
the people are gonna find
the editor
easy.
I wonder if the editor will.
Easy. Yo, that's cruel. You're cruel at Casper. I see if you're walking up. You just not got.
I mean, you've been calling. You've been calling
3 times to be exact. 3 times to be exact.
Come here one day, literally I watch him now see if I catch himself. I'll know.
But yeah. So let me see. I think there's one more thing that I want to talk about the money. No, I think that's it, guys. Yeah, I think that's it.
Look at you getting the people anything else up like that.
Alright, okay, yeah, I found it. So the last thing was, remember earlier I spoke about the fact that the money would be, it's a new polymerized substrate, not like the ones that we had before that could wash out and probably deteriorate, right?
Wait,
so
what do you mean by substrate?
I guess I mean material. And they try sound fancy.
I am reading right from the website.
Okay. I feel like we hear that in like bio, but we can't bother right now.
Yeah, no. So
money not alive.
Well, I could explain it because I feel like I understand what they're saying. Substrate is really just a substance for them use to layer the money, but I feel like more explain.
So it's less paper that is coated in a plastic-like substance.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So it's like laminated then.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Wow.
So
no.
To make a fancy man.
Fancy. No, with that they're saying they're having discussions. Alright, I'm gonna read it exactly from this now because this was interesting. This is very interesting. About how they're going to okay, so they were talking about security. Alright, so here's the thing that they said. So they are saying counterfeits are now being used more. No, counterfeiters are now using more sophisticated technology to threaten banknote security worldwide. And as a result, in order to remain ahead of the counterfeiters, the Bank of Jamaica has enhanced integrity of our banknotes by using the detailed security features. Well, the new substrate actually, right? So here's where I really want to get into. So where is it? Alright, here it is. So providing cost savings for Bank of Jamaica, right? So I'm gonna skip over all of the details and just go right to what I want to talk about.
I think you have to.
Which is
I'm saying
going forward, the banknote order quantities will be lower with less frequency relative to current practice, thereby yielding cost savings to the Bank of America. Should the need arise for destruction of banknotes, arrangements are being made for disposal of the polymer waste without compromising the environment.
See, I wouldn't say it never environmental friendly.
I said it, and that is my reason. Because this is proof that this polymer is a toxic substance. No,
What them say them
they
will get
are
like
saying
up on
that
Wait, yeah, because they're alright. Continue.
they're saying that if it is a case where they need to destroy the notes, not me choose to throw my own, or
okay, that
Ryan
makes sense.
lose film up on the bus like when they robbing brand new earphones. Them.
People them are gonna come for me now because them get my legal name.
Yeah, cause everybody
Carry
legal
on.
name come feel bad.
I carry the
Oh,
game
wow.
feelings.
Everybody I get scrape up. You alone are going at the back of the truck. Right? So them all come for Robin, and then Robin are gonna lose fame money, and that are gonna end of the gutters, they in the streets, and this is something that obviously needs specific treatment to be disposed of.
Alright.
Unlike the $100 below have now that drop in the water couple days that wash
God.
out. Can't
No, but
use, tear up.
No, but I don't think it has as much. But I think even the current money has plastic in it. Because even the $5,000 bill, that little oval section with the coat of arms in it, that is actually
Yeah, but
plastic.
that's like a little part of it.
It's a little strip. Alright, I get it. Now each money has that little silver strip in it that is actually plastic.
Exactly.
Now,
That's for security. That's for
as
security
much
purposes.
as I understand what you are saying, Ronaldo, for me as somebody with do geography, interested in geography, love it, and just not just love it for the sake of love its sake, really the sake of being intrigued in environment itself and the natural environment itself. The introduction of plastic is not the problem. I think is how plastic is actually managed. You see, even though you have the concept of money being made of plastic, and our money in its current condition, anything can happen when money get dashed away and all of that. Well, not dashed away. Money gets lost. I don't think anybody throws away money.
Exactly.
Money
'cause
gets
I'm saying
lost.
Throw away money on
Money
purpose.
gets
Well,
At
lost.
this point, I don't even feel like you'll have a problem with like the polymer notes.
I am telling you, that is my problem. That is my.
Someone is going
I
for
am
that.
saying, I am first off. That is what, and that's my big thing. I get where another say, but I think that the environmental impact that plastic money will have is going to be like less than 1%, my youth, because money are something where even if you lose it, somebody I go pick it up. I am telling you, somebody is going to pick it up, and it will continue to get used until it is in such a deplorable condition that you pass it off to the Chinese people them, and them said one are gonna return it back to the bank, and the bank are going to do what them supposed to. Sorry about that, guys, but the bank is going to do something. Going to do whatever them do with it, because the regular bossman and the regular shopkeeper, them not gonna take your tear up $100, tear up $5, you tape up.
Right,
But the
you
people
can't
them,
give that to
but
me.
the supermarket people them going to take it, because those persons go carry their money to the bank, and the bank know exactly what to do with these types of money. And it wasn't
Just try
till
them and make a new one.
exactly and not until me did big like in a high school, I was told that if you have like 50% of your money or something like that, a good
They can get like, the whole dollar.
yeah,
The
so
whole
like
note
if you
back.
find $100 that is torn in half, you can literally, as long as it's 50%. If it first of all, if you have pieces of $100, that is 50% of the money itself. Even if it's different sections of the note, you can carry it to the bank, and the bank will do what they're supposed to do with it and provide you with a brand new $100. So I'm simply saying, I understand where you're coming from in terms of the environmental impact, but I think it's going to be extremely low. Nobody is throwing away money.
Exactly.
So I think
I
that
agree as well.
them have a proper method, as they say, to destroy it and all of that. So that is extremely good. And I wish that was the case for everything else that was made of plastic.
All right, yeah,
Yep.
that's good. That is good. That's a good explanation, Casper. Now I'll watch it, because here's the thing. This is just the thing, everybody, as I said before, love Jamaica. I'm a Jamaican, obviously. But as Casper introduced the episode with, is that it's just, we just didn't expect that this is something that Jamaica should be focusing on right now. Like,
shouldn't be a focus at this point.
All right.
and a question I proposed earlier was, I don't know how it's helping the economic situation, because right now everything I've read is all about the material of the money,
Uh-huh.
how it help the visually impaired, and how it help the taxi man them find change.
All right.
No,
So pretty much,
how
all right.
it make the dollar go up, or it make trading increase, or it make these other things.
All right.
What we are worried about?
Hear me, I say.
You're not solid to me.
All right. I can understand that in terms of the reasoning behind it is not solid, but I think that where I was coming from, in terms of not having any information to know, having some amount of information, even if it's 3 things, I appreciate knowing that the money has some reasoning behind it. Now, there might be 10 other things behind it where I never saw prettier, the person probably will come up with it to say, we're going to do this because of some dark, not good reason. But I don't know that. What I do know is the information that is on BOJ's website. I'm assuming that's where you're getting the information from, right?
Yeah, in your
All right,
assumption,
good.
yeah.
Now, yes, in my
Your
assumption.
assumption.
Yes, I'm assuming that is where the information is coming from. So it is good to simply know why something was created. And what I can take away from it is that initially I was blaming the government to say, yo, they make new money and nobody not give an explanation of what everything we are going. This is what we know. And what it seems as if, what I don't understand or assume is that the bank, this was a decision, this was an act that was done solely by the Bank of Jamaica in the department that is simply in charge of creating the money. This is just one group of people get up and say, all right, boom, some have one blind cousin and him not do so good with the money, and this is my experience. This is my little input. This is my individual input with doing a better job in the role something. No, we might not appreciate the new money, but may I tell you, the taxi man them appreciate it, the blind man them appreciate it, and that is good that somebody out there did something at BOJ. Now, there are other aspects of government. People who are in charge of crime and violence, the people who are in charge of healthcare and food production. A man in a film, a man or somebody in that sector needs now to do something. But I will say though, to whoever in a BOJ will come up with the idea, they should have put a next woman on the money. Let's say. They should have put Louise Bennett on the money. Ease up off a nanny. Ease up out a nanny neck back. She don't want a man breathing in her neck back.
So I guess that's very well spoken there. So I guess, guys, the takeaway from this episode is just that Jamaica is focusing on the wrong things apparently, but at least the bright side of the money is that it's helping the blind people.
It's not in vain.
Yes, it's not in vain. It's helping persons. It's helping the blind people and the taxi man. Even though the reasoning is probably not 100% solid, I guess it's somewhat.
More than say it's not solid, but I just say it's just not. It's probably not enough to some people. And we don't want a list of things. But as I said, so far, 3 is better than 0.
Yeah, I guess so. Not 3 banknotes though. But with that being said, that you have brought us to the end of our podcast episode. And I just want to say, ensure that if you enjoyed the episode, follow us on any social media that we're on. That's YouTube, Spotify, potentially, and also on Instagram. And what else would on TikTok too, yeah, YouTube and that. But that's basically it for me. You guys have anything else you guys want to add before we wrap up?
Pretty much, guys. If I get the money, don't throw it away, please. I'm trusting everybody to not do that, but I really like the episode, really like the conversation.
You're not for trust too hard.
Yeah, exactly. But as we said, really like the episode, really like the conversation, and big up to Ronaldo, where actually I walk in with some facts. Yes, love that. And if it is that you have any opinions, people, on the money yourself, leave them in the comments and all of that. Make you know what you think, make you know if you miss anything, if you have any additional points where you hear about, but we never hear about, make you know what you think. That's it for me.
Yeah, and as Casper said, we appreciate you guys every week. And if you have some way that you're benefiting, like a blind cousin, you have a taxi uncle, you have a auntie who run a shop. Me personally have an auntie who have a shop, so I'm going to comment in that also. I'm saying, 2,000 bill. It's weird, you know, but it can work. So, you can, just drop in the comments, the comment section about, how is it helping you, or how you also think that, this not really make no sense. Like, why are you doing this?
I feel like the majority of Jamaica says that.
Right? And going forward, we just look forward to hearing from you guys. As Casper said, it's a really good episode, and we're still trying to get the whole naming situation under control.
I feel like we get it. Are you slow?
Alright. Say this, Casper. Say it.
Throwing stones. Alright, so I guess that's it for us, guys. Next
Alright. Bye.